Hello and welcome to The Truth About Food. I'm Solveig Curran, a nutritionist helping people change their life by changing the way they eat. In today's episode, we're going to meet a mother who wants to see if changing the way they eat will help her child's behaviour and health. In UK today, we spend more than 200 billion on food. But what are we buying? Are we buying the kind of food the body needs, or are we buying too much junk? Far too many people eat too much sugar, too many carbohydrates and too much processed food. This is affecting people's health and behavior. I'm off to see Danielle and Maisie to see if changing the food can change their life.
Hello, my name's Danielle Cleveland and I'm Maisie's mum, and I'd like to take part in this experiment to see if changing the way that we eat will help Maisie's health and change her behaviour. She has been ill quite a lot over the past few months. She's had a couple of colds, conjunctivitis, a cough that she still has now, and also she doesn't sleep very well. So for 3 years I haven't had a full night's sleep. I'm absolutely exhausted from it. And I'm sure she is too, because she's not getting the right amount of sleep. She's very, very fussy, whereas she won't eat what's on her plate when I put it in front of her. Sometimes she just dashes it away and gets quite angry with it, especially if it's vegetables. Her behaviour all the time, she's very, very hyperactive, running around on all the sofa. Sometimes she gets on the table. She has a very short attention span. So something as simple as sitting down and drawing triangles with me, she'll get very angry and dash the paper away because she doesn't want to do it or she can't concentrate for long enough. And then if things don't go her way, it's all hell breaks loose with Maisie. She will scream, shout, hit herself, bite her wrist to the point in which she gets bruises. She won't share with anyone. She gets very, very angry and very mad when any other child or even myself tries to get involved with something that she's doing. She'll scream and shout and throw a tantrum. So normal things could be a real struggle in everyday life. So something as simple as putting a seatbelt on in a car. Maisie, if she doesn't want to do it, will scream, shout, make her body stiff, chuck her arms about, sometimes even hit me and herself, bite herself. And it's quite hard to deal with on a day-to-day basis with things that are so normal become such a big problem for her.
So let's have a look in the fridge. How often do you read ingredients lists when you go shopping?
Never.
So do you know what's in your food?
No.
So what do you expect to be in this one, for example?
Just butter.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah. Vegetable oils in varying proportions, 59%, rapeseed, palm, sunflower, water, buttermilk, 4%, salt, 1.5%, emulsifiers, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids, sunflower lecithin, preservative, potassium sorbate, acid, citric acid, flavourings, vitamin A and D, and colour.
So how much butter is in there?
None.
It's a lot of other things.
It's just oils.
What do you think is in this one?
Just ham.
Have a look.
Pork, 78%, water, salt, preservatives, and dextrose. Oh my goodness.
What about your yogurt?
I would assume it's just yogurt. Fromage frais, pasteurised semi-skim milk, 77%, cream, lactic cultures, fructose, 1.5%, corn flour.
Okay, let's have a look in the cupboard. Have you ever read it?
No.
Have a look.
Oh my goodness.
The cardboard box probably have more nutrients than the inside.
Yes. There are so many ingredients there for just a morning cereal.
I think actually to eat this one or this one is nearly the same. It's just sugar. So this is all the things from your cupboard with sugar additives. Let's do the same with the fridge. We're going to take everything out of your fridge which has preservatives or additives or sugar. Is hardly anything left.
Pretty much empty.
Can you talk me through a typical day of what Maisie's eating?
Yeah, for breakfast she has chocolate cereal. For lunch, a ham sandwich and a packet of crisps. And for dinner, hot dogs or chicken nuggets and chips. And then sometimes she'll get a fruit shoot from the shop and a pack of Haribo.
So how many fruit and vegetables are she eating?
0 vegetables. She won't touch vegetables. And a little bit of fruit. She'll take a bite of an apple, maybe swallow a bit, but then usually spit most of it out.
When I look at what Maisie's eating in a day, I'm absolutely shocked. All the things she's eating contains sugar or additives. And she doesn't eat what she really needs. She needs to eat essential fatty acids and good quality protein from meat and fish and whole grains. And she needs to eat loads more fruit and vegetables. I think we should put this processed food in the bin and go shopping.
To find out more about where our food should come from and how to eat healthily, Solveig and Danielle went to Stream Farm in Somerset. There they met with the farmer who showed them what real food looks like and where it should come from. First, they visited the chickens. The chickens at Stream Farm are all free range and live in the apple orchard. They eat natural foods, so the chicken meat and eggs are full of nutrients. Because they live freely, they are not in need of antibiotics, like many chickens who live in large chicken farms. The lambs eat grass from the fields and natural herbs and leaves they can find. This gives quality meat full of nutrients. Next, they went to visit the fish farm. The fish are fed what they can find in the pond and organic fish food made of other fish. They are caught, gutted, and delivered fresh. The next place they visited is Carrot's Farm Shop in North Peverton. Here they could choose a huge range of fruit and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables are important for a healthy immunity system, and they contain essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants necessary for healthy cell regrowth. The final place they visited is Pines of Somerset. Here they have a large variety of fresh meat from local farmers. Meat which is fresh is easier to digest than meat which is stored, so it's important to eat fresh if you want to regain health.
For the next 6 weeks, Maisie and her mum is going to eat fresh food full of nutrients like this freshly picked cabbage.
How do we know if we're eating a healthy, balanced diet? To do this, we should refer to the Eat Well plate. The largest section is fruit and veg. This is what should be eaten most of in every meal. The next section is carbohydrates. This contains foods such as bread, pasta, and rice. The final section contains proteins, like meat, fish, eggs, cheese, and milk. Over the next 6 weeks, Danielle and Maisie attended several healthy eating classes, where she learnt the importance of eating healthy, balanced meals. They changed their processed wheat bread with homemade organic spelt bread. They swapped their processed sausages with fresh fish. And they of course started to eat more vegetables. They enjoyed fresh and natural foods every single day.
It has been 6 weeks since you changed your diet. How is it going?
Amazingly, Maisie has changed so much. She wouldn't sleep through the night before, but now she's sleeping through the night. And I woke up this morning feeling so energized. So did she. She's not hyperactive anymore in a bad way or a negative way. So I'd say if she has lots of energy, but it's used in a positive way. So she's not jumping all over the sofas, nearly hurting herself, which is very good for me and my anxiety about her hurting herself. She's well. She hasn't been ill in the past 7 weeks at all. And before, she was ill almost all the time. She's sharing. We went on a play date yesterday with my friend and her little girl, and Maisie actually said, "Here, you can share my ball." So she's sharing, whereas before she'd say, "No, that's my ball." And she's eating, so I put fish, meat, vegetables in front of her, and she's eating everything. And if she doesn't eat it all, she will at least try it, whereas before she'd just chuck it away. If I'd say no to sweets, Maisie would drop to the floor, kick, scream, cry. And now she's happy to have a magazine. I'm going to keep eating naturally because the benefits that I've seen have just been outstanding. I feel so much better. I can see that Maisie is so much healthier. She can handle things a lot more. So yeah, it's definitely something that we're going to carry on doing.
After 6 weeks of eating only healthy food, Maisie's health and behaviour has been completely transformed. This shows clearly the body needs a range of nutrients from protein-rich food, from fruit and vegetables, and from unprocessed starchy foods, the kind of foods people have been eating for generations. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth About Food.